It is day 1. Now these are for Orlin because Orlin's just being a raw foodist. And he's not doing oranges with me yet. He was supposed to, but he bought these bananas. This is the orange juicer that we're using. We got it from the thrift store. It's called a Breville, right, Orlin?
Breville, we're not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored. And you just kind of press this down like this lever. Click the link below and get yourself a cameo where I'll make a special video just for you. Treat yourself or surprise someone else. It makes a great gift. Link below. And then it makes the juice come out into here. Or no, it comes out into here and all the pulp stays there. So Orlin bought these bananas. Aren't those cool? And he got papayas. He got a cantaloupe, and he has all these heirloom tomatoes. If you guys don't know, tomatoes are Orlin's, one of his top favorite fruits. Well, mine too. But I'm on the orange train. Choo choo. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing these oranges. Day 1. Let's do it. There it goes. See how easy it is? Sometimes they have the manual ones where you have to like twist your arm and stuff. That licked it clean. That is clean. Oh my God. So, yes, this is for real. I am telling the truth, everybody. I'm not just saying this for views. I'm not saying this for attention. I get enough of those things already. Trust me. I'm doing this because this works for me. I don't know why. Well, excuse me. I don't know if it'll work for my cough. I don't know if it'll work for my cough, but it has worked for all of my acid reflux and heartburn, all those last minute things that nothing else seemed to work. You guys know I've tried anti-acid pills and Tums, all these things for heartburn and acid, and nothing works except for this. But you can't have anything else except for water. Water and orange juice, that's it.
That was fast.
Done. Thank you, Orlin.
It takes like 2 or 3
Your tomatoes are so pretty.
I know, they are pretty.
Okay, let's go over and show everybody. So it's still dripping. It smells very good. It smells so fresh. Very fresh. It has this beautiful scent. I can smell it from all the way back here.
3 more.
Okay.
They show them the sugar apples.
Yeah, he got sugar apples. Aren't those interesting?
They're very interesting.
Yeah, they're very interesting.
They're rare.
Very rare. Okay, let's do this. Chop, chippy chop in the kitchen. Ooh, they are juicy. So these are called Valencias, right?
So I always taste them. Because, you know, we share bacteria. I always taste them because sometimes you'll get an orange that's rotten and you won't know.
So he just takes it and licks it.
Yeah.
He'll just lick it, and if it's okay, then he adds it to my drink.
Yeah, because one of them will ruin the whole drink.
Yeah, exactly. We've had one slightly rotten or slightly old one that you juice, and it ruins the whole thing, as he said.
Now these were grown in California.
California.
They won't be as good as Florida.
No, Florida makes way better oranges, but it's not orange season right now.
Almost.
Orange season here happens in like January. Okay.
That's it.
One more.
One more, but it might overspill.
Really? Okay, so here we are in the mukbang room. I put a little bit in there. Orlin says to be very careful with pouring this because apparently this comes out very quickly. So, I have a nice metal straw because I'm fancy. Fancy like that. And, oh, we have to be very careful. Can't wait for this cough to go away. I don't know if it will though. But you know what? I'll still get other benefits from this cleanse. It's the only thing. Okay, here we go. So what was he so pressed about? Be careful, you're gonna spill it. Be careful. It looks so easy. Be careful, you're gonna spill it. Be careful, you're gonna spill it. Orlin, I want to know how many oranges this is, because I'm gonna do a little tally for people to let the people know. Liquid Sunshine up in here for my water weight. Hey honey, how many oranges was this, do you think?
I have no idea.
Can you count them for me? I'm gonna make a little orange diary for people.
Oh my, okay.
I know, work, I'm so sorry. Hopefully, this will make me more active. Ugh, probably not. Now I know what you're all thinking. This is a lot of sugar. It is sugar. But it's fruit sugar with pulp and fiber. And it's still sugar, I get it. The thing about the orange juice diet is that I have less hypoglycemia attacks doing this than I do eating regular food. There's something about, I mean, initially there will be a hit to my blood sugar because my blood's fat.
8.5.
8.5 oranges?
We only used half of one for the last.
Okay, 8.5. Let's just round it up to 9 because I'll probably choose it. I remember he told me, he says you have about 8 oranges per meal. Anyways, let me get back on track. Click the link below to follow my Patreon. You'll get exclusive weekly videos about my life, plus tons of mukbangs not allowed on YouTube. Link below. Initially, there will be a hit to my blood sugar. Absolutely. And that's because my blood is currently fatty. But it only takes a couple of days for the fatty blood to become less fatty if you're not eating fat. Hypothetically, this is what they say. So the first day I'll probably feel some shakes and jitters, and you can help with that by eating greens because the fibers regulate the sugar. So I remember on day 1, 6 months ago when I did it, I ended up having some romaine lettuce because I got really shaky. But by day 2 and 3, I didn't have to do that anymore. It happens relatively quickly. Well, I think day 2 I still nibbled, but by day 3, I did not. And again, the magic is in the oranges acting alone. There's nothing else in your system, nothing else in your gut. And they will start scraping and cleansing. And it's just something about citrus. And it doesn't have to be oranges. It could be mandarins, tangerines, tangelos, valencias, navels, blood oranges, whatever you want. It just has to be some type of citrus. And you can mix and match, you know. Mandarins for breakfast, tangerines for lunch, clementines for dinner. It just has to be citrus. And only citrus. And some water. And I have healed incurable acid reflux. I've tried everything. And I mean everything. Everything. Tums, acid pills, Pepto-Bismol, drinking vinegar, changing my diet completely, stopping mukbangs. I remember in Colombia, I used to post like 2, 3 times a week. So I would like film like 5 videos back to back and then take the rest of the month off and try to like eat a clean diet. Nothing worked. And then I would do this for 4, 5, 6 days and boom, it's gone. It doesn't come back for half a year. I hope this works for my cough. I'm praying and hoping. I've had this cough now for a month. And I tried a banana-based diet. I tried a vegan diet. I did plant-based diet. Then I did seafood diet. I've taken every cough drop. I put Vicks on my face. I do sprays. I'm putting things up my nose. Nasal things. Nothing gets this cough away. Oh my god, literally, so much Vicks on my face. Or I just went to Walmart and got more little cough drops and sprays. I also have, ever since I got the beep beep beep, the shot, number 2, the first one was really bad too, trust me, but number 2, I've had this sore throat just on one side. It feels like a bead, like a big ball in the back of my throat. I put my finger there and I can feel it. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? But I look, he looks, with a flashlight, can't say anything. I was reading a couple forums of people getting similar side effects, and they spend all this time and money going to doctors, and they're like, take Benadryl. You're fine, it'll go away naturally, just take Benadryl. What is the point of making an appointment, standing in line, driving there, risking your life, not crashing the car, paying for this, paying to be told you're fine, take Benadryl. And another side effect too is dizziness, nausea, extreme dizziness, and that I don't have that, but Orlin has that. Orlin has kept telling me every day since he got the beep 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 number 2, I'm dizzy, I'm dizzy, I'm dizzy, I'm dizzy, I'm dizzy, I'm dizzy. Like, he'll just sit down and he's like this. I'm like, this is a problem. Again, he goes on these medical forums, he's looking on all these other places of people who also experience that, dizzy and vertigo. And they go, and some of them, depending on what countries they are, if they have healthcare and stuff, you know, they'll go get checked out, and their doctors will be like, it's fine. It's a normal side effect for some people. It'll go away within 3 weeks. Just take Benadryl. Just try to relax. So, you know, I would like my throat pain to go down, but I'm really after my cough. That's my biggest thing right now. Is this everything? Alright, so this is breakfast. 9 oranges. Yeah, so when I asked Orlin, I said, how many oranges do I have per meal? He says you usually have about 8. It fills up like 1.5 of these. Florida oranges do taste better. This is California oranges, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. And the thing about orange juice, so a lot of people have heard of a water fast, right? I don't recommend, I don't do. Listen, you just Google stuff, there's a lot of stuff out there. This is different than a water fast because you're still getting calories, so you're not gonna mess up your metabolism, and you're still gonna have some spurts of energy to do stuff that you need to do, but you're still cleansing better than a water fast. I mean, Orlin's done lots of them. I don't believe in them, really. I think they're pretty stupid. I think you have more power. It depends on what you're doing too. It depends on what you're doing. But Orlin, again, who's experimented with a lot of different things, mono diets. One time he only ate melons for 3 months straight. It cured his sinusitis. He had all this black tar coming out of his nose by the 2nd month. This was in Colombia. This was before I met him, and then his doctor was like, "This is unbelievable. How is this working?" There's something very healing in fruits, but yeah, he's done so many things. He's like, nothing comes close to oranges. He's like, I've done more healing for my autoimmune disease on oranges than I've done with any water fast. There's something in here. So, like I was saying, I'll probably get some shakiness. Oh, take some water afterwards. I'm gonna get some of that acid off your teeth. Don't brush right away, because when you have acid food, it hurts your enamel if you brush. One more time. Anyways, so, God, there's so many things I could say. I was talking about the shakiness, the blood sugar, yeah. So at first, it will hit. So when people say, oh, eat sugar, your blood sugar goes up, that's true. And it can cause a lot of problems throughout the day. But if you get the fat low in your blood, no, I'm not a doctor, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt. But this is just my experience and the things I've seen and whatever. After a couple of days, if you're still eating this type of way or high carbohydrate diet, then it starts to regulate. And your insulin sensitivity, insulin resistance, it improves. And the sugar can get into the cell, the glucose, faster without any type of like, oh, and so I remember when I was doing this, especially in Colombia, I do this like twice a year, it seems. and it works every time. But in Colombia, when I did this, I just woke up, so if I'm a little not right in the head, when I did this in Colombia, I remember the first day I was like, ooh, shaky. The second day, a little less shaky. By the third day, it was smooth operator. Ooh. And my energy was, okay, you feel a little tired. But I was not having hypoglycemia attacks. And they were gone. And I used to suffer badly from them. Badly from hypoglycemia attacks. And I just felt more stable. Very strange. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense, does it? Doesn't make sense. But I'm just going off my feeling. And all the times I do this, even last year here in Florida, I do it, you know, day 3, day 4, day 5. There's no like the sweating of the palms, sweating the feet, accelerating heart rate, confusion, getting mood swings, hypoglycemia, okay? I get that all the time. It was gone. So, I did the rice diet too. I forgot to add that to my list. I did the rice diet, which has been proven to help with a lot of people with a lot of different illnesses and diseases. I did it for 3 days. Now maybe that was not long enough, but I feel like there's something in the orange juice. It's the same type of idea. You're eliminating so much, so your body has energy to focus on something other than digestion and picking apart all the junk you eat. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's not what you're eating, but it's what you're not eating. But in the case of the oranges, it's not only what you're not eating, but what you are eating. The oranges are citrus is special. There's a book called The Orange Cure. This doctor, this is like 1910. All these patients come to him, he put them on orange juice diets, and they cured this, cured this, cured this, cured this, reversed this, reversed this, da, 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 da. It was unbelievable. There's another book called The Grape Cure about a lady who reversed her tumors or something. She had terminal cancer and reversed all of it just by eating grapes, and only grapes, for like a month, and it was gone, and then she was in remission ever since. Now this is, again, alternative stuff, scary stuff. This is for people, you know, those are people really sick. But the rice diet, I remember reading, well, you can watch videos on YouTube about the rice diet. There's patients who have kidneys that are like working at 10% capacity. They're just dead. Kidneys are done. They put them on the rice diet and their kidneys reverse all their problems. Diabetes, weight loss. And this is not like a secret. I remember just watching, I know Eric the Electric on YouTube, he's a competitive eater. He one time mentioned the rice diet by showing a photo of this big obese man, like my size. Big fat man. He did the rice diet, which is high calorie. They're not counting calories. They're eating till they're full. It's like 2,500 calories a day or something, or 2,000 of rice. And the weight just melted off. And then afterwards, to sustain, then you add back a little vegetables, add back a little small amounts of meat, but it's rice based, you know. And he had high blood pressure, he had hypertension, he had eyesight problems, he had this problem, he had joint pain, he had heart issues, he had diabetes, he had, like, it was like the list goes on and on and on and on. He had rosacea, he had and everything went away. This is just different stuff. It's alternative stuff. I've experienced it myself, but this is like emergency, like this cough is emergency town. Emergency. So I'm desperate. Desperate times calls for desperate measures and desperate things, and I'm desperate. So that's why I'm doing this. People in desperate suffering, the people who really want to really help themselves, they sometimes find these lifestyles, ketogenic, all these things out there. And there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different paths to get to the same destination. And this is the one that I've done, and it's worked, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm sharing. The end! I don't know all the answers. I'm not encouraging anyone to do this, but a nice pro tip, even if you're not doing this, anytime you have citrus, don't brush your teeth for about 2 hours afterwards, but swish to buffer the acid. Oh, someone, I know people, last time I did this, they said, Nick, this is so much acid. I thought eating high acid foods is bad for you. That's not true. Me and Orlin always talk about this. We roll our eyes so far back in our heads when people are like, you need to eat a high pH diet to heal if you want to be healthy. You have to eat. The acid foods are causing us turmoil. It's like, no, that's not how science works. That's not. Our stomach maintains the same pH no matter what you're eating. No matter what you're eating. You eat something high in acid, it goes in the stomach regulates it, it goes up and down until it gets to the homeostasis, where it's supposed to be. You eat something alkaline, same thing. There's this whole marketing scam of alkaline water is so much better for you. Actually, it's not. It's been proven to actually be worse. It's too disruptive. Your stomach is acidic. Your body actually digests things that are acidic better than non-acidic. Look it up. There's some doctors who tell their patients, if you're having high acid, eat more acidic foods. Drink white vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Add vinegar to your diet because your stomach acid's fighting to get back to the acidic rate because you're eating too much high pH stuff. And then there's a valve that basically closes. They're saying that valve needs to close if you eat more. So people drink all this like vinegar and stuff, and for a lot of people that works. In my experience, this seems to have a healing effect, even though it's high acid. I remember in Colombia, I got kind of sick from the water. Because it was not acidic enough. And then there's been people who have gotten very sick from doing that high pH alkaline water. It's a marketing thing. It's not based on anything truthful. At all times, your body's gonna, no matter what you eat, fight to put it back. But if you're eating something that it seems to do better with, align with, high acid foods, you can actually, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So, I will come back each time and don't say, oh, he's eating cake off camera, oh, he's taking noodles. Trust me, if I was doing like regular food, I would never drink this much sugar, okay? Let me reiterate. If you're gonna be drinking a lot of sugar, that should be basically all you're having, or other high sugar foods, or high carbohydrate foods. There's problems when you mix the fat and the carbs. For example, ketogenic can be very healing for a lot of different ailments because it's high in fat, low in carbs. Okay, that is the balance. You switch it for this one, low in fat, high in carbs. That is the balance. When you start putting them together, like a donut, for example, donuts are high in fat and high in carbs. The sugars of the icing, the fats, donuts are actually higher in fat than sugar, but yet everyone calls them sugary. It's actually mostly fat, but it's still very high in carbs. They're competing, and that's when problems really happen. You have to find the balance, whether it's this lifestyle or this one over here. I would never eat a mukbang, anything, because my mukbangs are always fatty. That's why they're so tasty. Mixing. Now, yes, I have pastas, for example, which is high carbs, high fat. You know, that creamy Alfredo on top of pasta, that's high carb. That's not good. But this is straight up, like, boom, instant. At least with the pastas or the grains or the breads, with the fat, at least it's a complex carb. It takes longer to break down. But it feels straight up fructose, glucose, sucrose, straight up fruit, or like icing. That's why you guys see on my channel, I never have candy. I never have sweets, ever. And if I do, I tell you, I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Internally, I'm so sick. I tell you guys, I get very, very sick. And that's the combination of high sugar and high fat. And that's why my mukbangs, I remove sugar. If I have fruit, it's low sugar, low glycemic load. It's like some berries. It's an avocado. God. Please heal me, oranges. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't want to see in the comments, oh, this is just for a stunt. He's totally eating junk off camera. That's the recipe for diabetes. All that sugar with all that fat. That's the recipe for diabetes, in my view, in my experience, my view. Okay, so no. Because I'm going to be having at least 2,000 calories a day. 2,500 most likely. I'm not counting calories. I really don't care. If I'm hungry, I drink the oranges. If I'm not hungry, I stop drinking the oranges. Because if you also go hungry, not only do you damage your metabolism, and I mean like hungry. I don't mean like, you know, having a small little deficit of 100, 200 calories. That's fine. You know, that's whatever. But when you're cutting your calories down in half or something and you're overweight, that's a recipe for a binge and a fail. It just always is, because you're not satisfied. You have to feel full. You have to eat the right stuff. Anyway, this is not longevity. This is a healing protocol. This is my own little thing, my little healing system. It's temporary, but I'm not really counting calories. I don't even know how many calories this was. I don't care. You can tell me if you feel like it. I just count oranges just for the sake of it. But if I'm hungry, I drink. That's it. If I'm done, I'm done. But what's interesting, like I said, is that once I get into this further and further, my hunger is not as crazy. Like right now, I woke up and I was like, I'm so hungry. Because last night, what did I have? Dumplings with dumpling sauce. There's, you know, the plate that the dumplings were. I had dumplings last night. So look what's in my system. Well, look what's in my gut. Look what my body's digesting. When you get everything out of your gut and you're just left with this, the hunger's not as intense. It's not as strong. It's not like, oh, I need to eat. It's less sugar drop. I don't know how to explain it. Initially, yeah, there's gonna be a sugar spike. But when you remove everything else that's competing, remember, I think the body doesn't like when two things are competing. High fat, high sugar, low fat, high sugar, high fat, low sugar. But high sugar and high fat, they're battling. You know, when it's not in that balance, that works. Oh my God. I don't even know why anyone's watching this. Goodbye. Buy my merch. It's just water weight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the rest of this series. Oops. Goodbye. Oh, another little tip. I'm going to do all 9 oranges. So remember, there's 1/2 left. I just juiced the last half. So this all came out of half an orange. Kind of crazy. So I'm up to 9 oranges. Anyway, I'm going to take some of this pulp, the fiber, make sure there's no seeds, and then I'm going to eat it. Or like this. This is all kind of strangled. I'm going to add that back, because this helps regulate that sugar, which, again, on the first couple days of this, you're really going to want to benefit from. Excuse me, I will benefit from. This is not encouraging anyone to do this. Yeah, so I'm going to just add that back. For when I drink it, I'm not as shaky. Okay, so now we're off to lunch, and I'm going to have another 9 oranges. So I did 9 the first time, 9 the second time. This is not an exact science. Here's the leftovers. Oh.
There's actually 8 here.
8? Okay.
Because I'm going to wait to open the 9th one, because, you know, oranges they have different amounts of juice. And you might not even need to do that 0.5 again.
Ugh. Well, I did finish the 0.5 from the first one, so let's just do 8. I think for me, 8 is a good starting, or like a good estimate. Mm-hmm. They look so juicy. Oh my God.
Kind of shaped like an 8 too.
Huh?
You're kind of shaped like an 8 too.
I'm shaped like an 8.
Mm-hmm.
You better watch what you say, Orlin. I have, you know, I can put the camera down and mess you up real good if you don't stop. Mm-hmm. So now Orlin's gonna lick all my stuff and give me germs, which is totally inappropriate. But I understand why he's doing it.
You cough on all my food.
I have to be honest with you guys. I'm already craving other stuff. Like, I'm looking at these. I just want to take a big handful and be like, candy. Oh my gosh. You know, orange tomatoes are my favorite tomatoes. They remind me of cheese. And did I used to say that when I was a raw foodist?
Yes.
My favorite tomatoes are orange because they remind me of cheddar cheese. They usually taste a little cheesy and cheddary. Okay, Orlin's still licking. Are they all good?
They're all safe.
Okay, let's start juicing. Okay, here we go. Nancy's texting me. Nancy, stop sending me pictures of your cat. I'm sending that to the police. Did you do it good enough?
Yes.
Oh, I guess you did. Huh. Okay. Yeah.
You're just not very good at this. I love this machine.
It's easy. How much was it?
I don't know, like 100 something.
100 something at the thrift store? I need to audit this, Orland. You did not tell me that. I don't approve. Hi, everyone. It is time for lunch. So, I'm still alive. All I've had today was oranges. Can't wait to be into this like a day or two with some nice sleep. That's soy sauce, by the way. I still have to clean this room. I've been very busy. So I put a little bit in there so I don't spill it when I just pour it in front of you, because I think it's very fun, aesthetically pleasing to watch me pour it in front of you. Soy sauce. That's one thing about when you go on this. Get rid of all the food. Just smelling the soy sauce gets me hungry. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. But I'm actually not hungry if I think about it. I'm not hungry. I'm craving something else. Lunch. Call me crazy. There's still a little bit left. Oh my gosh. I'm already starting to feel like weak. See, that's the thing. When you go on a little cleanse like this, that's when you really feel your weight. Like, oh my God, my body cannot support this weight naturally. My body got this big from unnatural foods, like processed junk. Sugary, carby, fried potatoes, fried ramen, all that stuff. Like that's all that excess. Cheese. Oh my God. Cheers. And that feels heavy. Well, I've always been weak, but that feels heavy to carry. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am doing this. Well, I'm not shocked. I've done this so many times. I'm just slurping it down. I love the sound of this metal straw. But metal is a conductor, meaning that if it's cold liquid, the metal gets cold. If it's hot liquid, the metal gets hot. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I'm craving ramen. I need to get this out of here. I'm smelling soy sauce and like fire noodle sauce that's spilled on here. It just smells like yummy chicken. That's one of the hardest things about doing this, is the temptation of smelling other stuff. I definitely feel a little jittery. Of course, makes sense, but I believe in the power of oranges. I just have to get through it one day or two. Ugh. By the way, this is like 800 calories, 900 calories. I want ramen. I need to clean up this mess. I don't want to keep smelling yummy soy sauce. So me and Orland decided to do something like this together as a couple because it's easier if you're doing it together and no one's cooking up some nice fried fish. You know, no one's making something yummy, ordering pizza. Oh, you'll just fly right off the orange train. So, yeah. And I have to go swish water on my teeth. Try to take care of my teeth. Okay. And that's it. There's lunch. 5-minute mukbang. Oh my god. Actually, in a weird way, this is a nice, not only is it like a reset for my body, but it's also a reset for things I have to do that always get, because I spend 7 hours a day doing my videos. Obviously, I still have to import this, watch it, edit it, but the cleanup, just to digest those big meals, I'll be knocked out for 2 hours just trying to catch up with my blood. It's like Thanksgiving meal. You're like, oh, every day. That's why I say that's part of the job. Digest it. You're not going to throw it up. You can either throw it up or you digest it. Both of them take a lot of time. Clearly I don't throw anything up like a stuff chain. But, so I all of a sudden, I have a couple extra hours in the day where I'm like, ooh, I can go do this that I really need to do. I can go take care of this. I can go do these things. But in the same breath, when you're on this type of, it's almost like a fast, you have low energy, so you don't want to be doing a lot of extra stuff. You kind of just want to chill and not use up all your calories on doing stuff. It's better than a water fast, in my experience, but because you have energy. But I'm hoping tomorrow I wake up and there's no cough. I'm hoping. This has always worked for acid, but I've never tried this for a cough. But we have to see the healing power of oranges. And it's dinner time. And guess what I'm having? Oranges. Same old, same old. I'm honestly... it's weird. I'm like hungry, but I'm not. I actually feel kind of like, not numb, but I don't have the diabetes shakes that I was having earlier. They're already gone. And I definitely don't feel hypoglycemia, which I get if I would have had like, I don't know, let's say pasta for lunch, or if I would have had like a cheese quesadilla or some ramen, you know, or even like a breakfast burrito for breakfast. By this time, I'd be shaking, I'd be ravenous, my heart rate would be up, I'd be like, oh my god, I need food. I'd be angry, I'd be having mood swings, I'd be having sweats. But from the oranges, I just feel tired and kind of tired. So let's just do it. First orange. There it goes. Make sure you get it good. Make sure they're empty. They're not.
They're empty.
Oh yeah, it is kind of empty. Yeah. I'm so critical. So this orange, as you can see, when it decides to focus, has been used. She been used real good. Okay. Oh, that one got even more used. These are some used oranges. Hello. Oh, that one didn't even leave nothing. That's just a nub left. Oh, dry. She dry and used. Okay. And I'm back. And it's just water weight. When the sun goes down, I definitely feel more pain in my throat. Let's do this. Dinner is served. Orlin just ooh, damn it. I'm so sorry, I dripped a little bit. Orlin just reminded me that some days where I was a little more active or wanted to be more active, or I burnt my reserves, he said some days I'd have 4 glasses, not 3. It'd be like breakfast, lunch 1, lunch 2, then dinner. Today we're just gonna do 3. So there's 8 oranges per thing. 8, 16. So I'm doing about 24 oranges a day, it seems. But Orlin said there were some days, oh, see. There were some days where, as I just said, I did 4 glasses a day. My throat stings so bad. That's one side effect to the beep 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 I've had. I feel like I've had strep throat for a whole week. But it's not... It's not red. It's not swollen. I feel like a slight lump, but it stings. It happened the day after I got my beep beep beep. And Orlin has it too, so that's how we know. Cheers. It smells so good. I haven't even cleaned my soy sauce or my dumplings. I have no energy. I should be showing you the times. I'll do that tomorrow. This is day 1. I have no energy to do anything. I did shower. I did a lot of office work, like typing, emailing, responding to people that I've been waiting for responses. Taxes, talking to banks, you know, just stuff, doctors. I rescheduled my dental appointment. I was supposed to be for this week, but I keep coughing. I'm like, let's do 2 weeks from now, tentatively. Nick, are you stupid? Yes, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid. It didn't spill. So this was 8 oranges. Y'all can add up the calories if you want. Again, I don't care. If I'm hungry, it's weird. I'm like not hungry, but I am hungry. It's like non-hunger and hunger. If I wasn't smelling these dumplings, I'd probably be like, I'm just fine. I'm just kind of here. But if I'm smelling something that my brain knows tastes better, not that this tastes bad, but it's more stimulating, then all of a sudden it's like, I don't want this. I think tomorrow, Orlin's not doing oranges with me, but he is doing a raw diet, so he's not cooking any food. There's no smells of seasoning or nothing. Today he had raw cashews, a salad with tahini sauce. Next time, I'm just gonna put the camera closer so you can watch the liquid go boop. I'm kind of like hiding it over here. It's hiding. God, I want these dumplings. I just want to curse so bad. Why is soy sauce smell so good? Five-minute dinner. I did put on Vicks when I was doing my little office work on my face, and I definitely felt stronger. Like my body instantly was like, this feels stronger than before. People get a little more sensitive when they do raw food diets. I'm surprised that within the same day that can't be, but who knows. Well, goodbye. I'm gonna go put on Vicks and edit some videos. I have a lot of work. I have a lot of backed up stuff I have to do. Patreon and stuff. Okay. Bye. Hi, everyone. So I completed my first day. Try not to cough. And I still cough. I went to bed last night day one of oranges, and now I'm an orange. I look like an orange. My throat hurts so bad, and this is nothing new. I've been having extreme throat pain ever since I got the second BBB. Literally, the moment I got it, it was strange. Me and Orlin both. Although his kind of went away, but then he got extreme dizziness. Mine stayed and got worse. So it's just so painful, so painful. And last night, I couldn't even swallow my spit. It was that painful. I went to bed. I put the Vicks all over me. All I've had in my system, in my organs, has been water and orange juice. That's it. And I woke up today and my throat doesn't hurt. It's kind of like, what? I thought it would just like improve day by day. It's just gone. And I'm like, how is this possible? The throat pain is gone. I'm kind of amazed. I mean, I know oranges can be very, very healing. I don't know why. In my experience, it does, but that fast? Now, my cough is still here, as you can tell. But I'm hoping that, my body's just going down a checklist. First we do the throat, then who else knows what's inside me that needs to be reversed or healed or shrunken. Oh, God. So, I'm about to have breakfast. It's noon. I've only been up for a couple hours though. I've been having a lot of water. I'm drinking a lot of water. It's kind of dehydrating to have I remember last time I did this, you have to drink a lot of water. But that's good. You're constantly, listen, if you go to the bathroom and it's yellow, you need more water. And so I'm just drinking a lot of water. If I'm thirsty, I'm drinking. All right, so let's make some orange juice. Orlin is not here. So I have to do it by myself. Oh, Lord help me, but it's really easy. I love our orange juicer. It makes it so much easier. You just press it down and it's done. So let's just do this. Okay, so I have 8 oranges here. By the way, these happen to be very big oranges, and they're very juicy. If they were not as juicy, I'd probably have more. 9, 10, 11. It really depends. But these are Valencias. So, anyways, let me cut these up and do it. I love the smell of oranges. Oh, and they're so pretty, too. Wow. Alright, let's start juicing this. I'm not going to record because, there's only one person here. This is some real ASMR. Okay. Ooh, it's very sweet today. Ooh, that's very sugary. Maybe it's because he put it in the refrigerator. So Orlin put these oranges in the refrigerator. We still have a case sitting outside in the living room, and then we have the other ones in the refrigerator. And I think that might, some fruits, when you make them cold, they get sweeter. Let's do this. I look like such a chubby bear. One of those nice little teddy bears you just want to like grab. It's just water weight though. It's just water weight. Ooh. It's very sweet. The refrigerator made it too sweet. Holy crap. Oh, it's like drinking liquid sugar. I mean, yesterday was sweet, but this is intense. I think it's the refrigerator. You know what that, I think tomatoes flavors improve in the refrigerator. Mame sapote fruits. What other fruits taste better in the refrigerator? Like they go in and come out. They taste better. I know broccoli, frozen broccoli you get from like Walmart. That was blanched. So it was like, they cooked it and then froze it immediately. They cooked it for like 5 seconds, like a flash fry. And then froze it. It tastes better frozen and thawed than it does fresh. The makeup changes, the cell walls and everything. It all changes a little bit. The sugar. It's Nancy. Nancy! I'm sick of your crap. Sorry. Alright, there's still a bit left. Let me put it back. Okay. This is the leftover. Oh. Oh. I almost prefer it not this sweet. Ooh. God. Sheepers creepers. I look like an orange. Okay. Hello. It's me. Hello. I'm an orange. As my chair squeaks to death, it's like... I'm doing it really fast because I just want to get this over with. I'm trying to get that cough down. Excuse me, I want it gone, not down, gone. But my sore throat's gone in one day. One full day of oranges and then one sleeping where nothing came into my body other than water or orange juice. I feel like the body is able to heal better when there's like less to worry about digesting. But also, there's something in the oranges because I did the banana diet, I did papayas, I did the rice diet. I'm telling you guys, I've tried all these different things. Nothing helps my throat. The first day, my throat got healed. One day. It's kind of. People are pointing out, like, oh. Well, not this time around, but last time people were saying, what about electrolytes? What about sodium? Look at my face. It's so swollen with sodium. I could go a couple days with no sodium. Low sodium is dangerous if you do it for weeks or months or life. But if you are a mukbanger and I mean, what did I have the day before yesterday? Soy sauce, ramen noodles, dumplings. My body could actually use the little break of sodium for a little bit. A couple of days is not going to be that big of a deal for me. Maybe that'll do something, I don't know. Okay. I do remember from last time I did this half a year ago that day 2 and day 3 gets rough. It's like you can feel something scraping in your body. That's why I'm not recommending anyone to do this. But I feel like that's the scrubbing. It's almost like ironing. Have you ever seen those little memes of walnuts? And walnuts look like human brains. And walnuts are very good for the brain. Or tomatoes they say raw tomatoes are one of the best things for your heart. Well, when you cut a tomato up and you look at it, it looks like a heart. It's just coincidences, ironic coincidences. There's a lot of things naturally for other animals and plants that are like that. I almost feel like humans, well, this is not natural, but humans use a lot of cleaning agents that have orange scent, citrus scent, lemon scent, citrus oil to clean. And isn't it funny that I feel like this is what like resets my body and cleans my body? I don't know. There's always little ironies like that in life, where we end up doing something not knowing what else it can do. But yeah, day 3 is gonna be hard. I only want to do this like 4 or 5 days, a minimum of 4 days. A minimum of 4. I want the cough, and I'm gonna be so mad and sad. Oh yeah, I'll be so upset if day 4, day 5 rolls around and I still have the cough. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It might take a long time to correct itself. I don't know. But I'm glad my throat no longer hurts. That's kind of a miracle. And one night of sleeping on orange juice. One night. It was so painful. It hurt more than regular strep throat. It hurt more than anything I remember. I used to have strep throat as a child and that stuff. Nothing, it was so bad. I couldn't even eat. Okay, I did eat, clearly in my mukbangs, but eat peacefully. I had to keep it in because it'll ruin the whole show. It'll be like, ouch, ouch, ouch. And I feel like it worsened each day, too. And boom, it's gone. It's so crazy. So, I'm hopeful. And I'm gonna go shower. Okay, it is currently 5:30. I'm about to have, I wish I could have these. It's so crazy. I'm so healthy now that I'm craving like other fruits. Like I'm craving tomatoes so badly. Oh.
That's from me.
That's for Orlin? Oh. Oh. Okay, a dinosaur egg. Oh, he's gonna eat it? Put your head down and go. Mmm. Okay, everyone, thank you.
You're welcome.
It is time for lunch. Fresh orange juice. And I'm wearing an orange shirt because synchronicity, because, you know, the power of oranges. I'm really all about this, aren't I? Dressing like an orange. I look like an orange. So, cheers. These were also from the, ooh, they're so sweet. These are also from the refrigerator. They're very sweet. Oh my God. Let me swing you around. Don't look at the double chin. It's just water weight. Is this 8 oranges, honey?
Yes, sir.
Orlin's obviously back home from the club. Home from the club. Just before the sun comes down. I miss clubbing. A lot. It's very, very sweet. The refrigerator made it so much sweeter. I brought that up to Orlin. He said he agrees that the refrigerator can definitely make a citrus taste sweeter. You know what I'm not looking forward to later today? Most likely, definitely tomorrow. It's when your body's fully into oranges. It's been 48 hours of only consuming orange juice and water. And that's when your eyes feel like they're being sucked on. Like, and I'm going to the bathroom clear, drinking like a gallon of water a day. Lots of fluids, get the toxins out. And even though I'm so hydrated, my eyes, they're so dry. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Not at all. I know it's gonna be uncomfortable. I've been there, done that. Last time, that was the worst part, I think. My eyes. And low energy. Or it's random spurts of energy. I love this camera. Looks like a movie. I'm the villain though in this movie. Oh wait, no, this is not a drama. This is a comedy now. We used to do drama over here. Now we're just comedy. I'm that token fat guy. Bouncing around, being funny, cracking fat jokes, making fun of his weight. Token fat guy right here. I love it. It's fun. It means I gotta eat good. It means I gotta eat what I want. But I'm also a very serious person, as you can tell. The fact that I'm doing something like this shows that I do have a lot of self-control and a lot of good willpower, and I'm not as addicted to the foods people think. I love it. I'm gonna miss it when it's time to be healthy. Like when I'm 50 years old, I can't be doing this, you know? So I'm gonna be like, oh, I miss those days. Eight oranges down. I'm probably gonna have more oranges in like 2 or 3 hours. Yep, before bed. 8:16. I'm doing like 24 oranges a day. It's weird. Well, goodbye. Oh, let me go swish my mouth with water. Get it off my teeth. My precious teeth. Hi everyone. I can't remember if I filmed my dinner. Everything's becoming a blur. It's currently 9:40 p.m. I think I'm pretty sure I filmed it, but I also feel like I didn't. I feel like I just slurped it down at the computer. So there's the aftermath. This is lunch, and this was breakfast. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So, damn, I forgot to show you. I think. I can't remember.
You want this on top of this?
It's just, they have to see my face and the drink.
So this, on top of this?
No, let me just go like this. Okay, this is dinner number 2.
How about it?
I just pooped, by the way.
Himself.
It's like caked in my underwear. We're still in day 2. I forgot to film my main dinner for you guys. My main dinner was 8 oranges. Look at all these orange peels. It was 8 oranges, and can you touch my face, please?
Yeah, fine.
And I forgot to film it for you. My mind is so out of it. I miss sodium, I miss salt, I miss electrolytes, I miss fiber, I miss food. There is fiber in here. When you do a juice cleanse or any kind of juice-based diet, your digestive tract kind of slows down or stops. And then one day it'll work, but it's not regular, so things that kind of sat there. I go very regularly, like 3 times a day or more. Usually 2 to 3 times a day. So I just kind of crapped myself, and it smelled like baby diapers. Like baby poop. And no, not smelled, smells. Because it's literally still in my underwear, just pancaked. And I'm like effing frozen, because I want to be able to take a shower. But I forgot to film the first dinner. I'm like, shoot, these stupid Ashleys need to see my video. So I'm like standing here, I'm hunched over. I'm not wearing pants, I have underwear. I'm just standing here, I'm like, let me just drink this so I have proof, because people say you're a liar. And I'm gonna run to the shower. God.
That could have cracked.
I can't support my weight! It's so hard for my back, but these Ashleys need to see me. F you! F you! Stop watching my channel! God, look at this. I should be able to have a cleanse and a juice, an effing break from people for once. F you! You're not seeing my face! I'm standing how I want to stand, which is not looking at any of you. God. So I can stand with good posture. I'm sick of doing things for you, and you do nothing for me. You just take. Do you ever give? No. Shout out to the 9,000 people who bought my merchandise, but that's it. The other 250,000 are just gimme mentality. All you do is take from me. Support me. Do something. Just busting my butt here every single day to make these videos for people, only to get hate comments. Haters! Support me! All these nasty, selfish individuals. Typical Americans. Typical Americans. Fat. Gimme, take. There's poop smeared all over me.
You're gonna get a burn, a rash.
That's why I'm standing still, Orlin. I'm gonna go straight to the bathroom.
Remember last time you did this? When we went to the roller coaster?
I tried to enjoy my meal.
But that time you went and got a rash. When we went to the roller coaster, you got a rash. Because when we were going up and down the roller coaster, you literally pooped yourself and then you got a rash because you didn't clean yourself till you got home.
Good morning, rise and shine. We're on day number 3. It's currently noon. I just woke up about an hour ago. I've been drinking a lot of water. I feel, I still have my cough, but, so that's great. But it doesn't seem to be as bad. Like each day it seems to improve slightly. It's nice not having throat pain anymore. That went away really instantly, which is kind of shocking. But anyways, Orion's cutting up my oranges for breakfast. Okay, here we are. I'm getting fat and don't know why. My life motto, literally. Although I am getting skinny, I have not weighed, truthfully, I have not weighed myself during any of these days. Day 3. I don't feel as bad as I did. Still coughing. But when I cough, it sounds definitely drier. Like it feels way less phlegmy. It doesn't sound as like nasty. Orlin mentioned that to me yesterday. He said, you're coughing, but it doesn't sound like it's full of like coming up. Although I still am producing mucus. Yesterday I did hack out all this mucus. It's disgusting. But I do feel like I'm coughing a little bit less. And I don't feel like it's as like gross. So it's doing something. It has to be doing something. It's just maybe not as fast as I had hoped. But who knows? I still have another day. I want to do at least 4 days. Maybe I'll do an effing week. But yeah, no, I have not weighed myself because I don't really care. It's good. Last night I was talking to my friend Candy. Hungry Fat Chick, you all know from YouTube. And we're just, you know, talking about all that good food out there. I miss her. I miss that. I love going there. I hate Los Angeles with a passion. And you know, Las Vegas does kind of make me sad too. A little bit. I mean, everywhere I go makes me a little sad, but I definitely have more fun there than Los Angeles. The only thing I like about Los Angeles is the people that I know or that I've met or had memories with. That's all been great. But I don't like California as a state anyway. I just, we don't even need to get into anything, but I'm always trash talking to Ashley's, the mentality of them being so much better than everyone. And I just don't like that. I don't like plastic people. Or traffic. Traffic's the biggest thing. I don't think I had traffic a single day in Las Vegas, actually. Not a single day. And I was going out into the downtown, right on the strip, highways, morning, night, evening, rush hour. I never sat in traffic. I never even saw an accident. I don't think, oh no, I did see one car crash. But there's no like, it was like to the side. I didn't witness the car crash, but the car had been smashed. I just have more fun in Vegas. I just really do. Although I wonder, that air, I don't like the dry air. My CPAP machine soaked up all the water before the night was even over. I would wake up and I'd be like, I was getting nosebleeds the first couple days. My skin felt so horrible. And when there's wind, you're breathing in all that dust. It goes into your lungs. All that sand and dust. I don't think I would be able to do that. The nice thing about Florida is that the air is pretty clean, relatively. To most of the United States, the air is cleaner. I was watching the news. Tornadoes in New Jersey. Ooh. Tornadoes scare me more than hurricanes. Hurricanes, I've lived through so many. It's the tornadoes that scare me more. But luckily, we don't really get them very often here. Yeah, I'd prefer hurricanes over fires and tornadoes, definitely. Well, I got some. Oh wait, there's more. Orlin.
Yeah.
Can you bring me the other? I don't feel like getting up. I'm so fat, and I don't know why.
The other one.
Okay, when I cough too, I feel like bruising happening.
What's still bruising?
In my lower back. I think that's also why I'm coughing less. It's because like I'm afraid every time I cough, my lungs or my muscles, it hits something where it's like bruise, 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 bruise. It's just aching in my mid back, and then here and here. Like I can feel the lungs. The muscles. So every time I cough, it physically hurts right here and back there. Thank you. I am thinking of people in New York. That's my baby. I love New York. The flooding. like crazy? New York is such a big city, and you don't get the pretentiousness as bad as you do from like Californians. I don't get pretentiousness from those people. I mean, maybe some own little things, but that's usually contained within their own little communities, or you know, I'm on the Upper East Side, I'm on the Upper West Side. Oh, oh, I live in Battery Island, Battery City. What's it called? Battery City, Battery Island. But it's not like it's worse than LA. Anyway, just thinking about the world right now. And I'm so... Okay, I'm not hungry. It's weird. I'm not hungry. I guess I kind of... Slightly I was last night. Oh, mucus. Ugh. It's still there. I was getting hungry. Coconut candy. Oh. I miss Fat Burger so much. And Jollibee spicy chicken. I miss Jollibee. I miss Fat Burger chili cheese hot dogs. Oh, and their big XXX burgers, and their sweet potato fries, and their ranch. I miss Carl's Jr. breakfast. I miss Carl's Jr. little seasoned waffle fries. I miss Jack in the Box tacos. I miss Jack in the Box French fries. I miss their breakfast. Oh, I miss In-N-Out. What else do I like to do there? God, I guess I was too hopeful. I thought it would be gone by now, but Orland said, even if my cough doesn't get cured on this little cleanse, my body definitely could benefit in a million other ways. I mean, my throat pain went away in one day, and that was really painful for 8 days straight. So that's a benefit, and you know, my body deserves a little rest, a little system reboot. I mean, this is a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants. My body could use the couple days breaks, whether or not I cure this cough. So I'm not going to be too upset, I guess. My whole face just flooded with... Did you hear that in my nose? I just had to swallow all this mucus. I don't know why my body makes so much mucus, but it does. This was my childhood, you guys. And it would last like 3 months of the year. Oh, that's Orland's phone. It's Nancy. Is that Orland's phone? Yeah, that is it. It's Nancy. Well, I should get going. Breakfast is done. Goodbye. Hi, it's me. I'd like to thank all my patrons for supporting this video, and an even bigger thank you to my executive producers, Jamie Babycado, Princess Abbie, and C Butter. If you'd like to support my channel a little bit extra, or if you just want to see the real, unfiltered side of these videos, click the link in the description box and consider joining all of us over on Patreon. You'll get to see weekly videos and a much more candid side of me. Oh, and by the way, you have to be a grown-up to follow. Patreon's really for my closest followers only, and new openings become available on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you see an opening, hurry up. If you want to hear from me personally, get yourself a video directly from me on Cameo, where I can surprise you with a video straight to your phone or your computer. You can also hire me to tell off your friend. If you want more, check out my merch store and get yourself a Waterweight t-shirt. Patreon, Cameo, and merch are all linked in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.